and grateful for the parent advocates, including Schools Beyond Screens, and experts like Jonathan Haidt for their partnership. Yes, a round of applause for all of our parent advocates for your partnership and support of this resolution. Digital tools, but real equity is not simply about putting a device in every child's hand. It means ensuring students have access to books and discussions and strong teachers and meaningful human interaction during lunch and recess. A child sitting in front of a screen for hours is not getting a better education simply because the content is online. And while the district currently has policies on responsive use and digital citizenship, AI, and online safety, we don't yet have a clear developmentally grounded policy on screen time and instructional technology. It's time to reset and recalibrate and ensure we have a guiding vision and policy with thoughtful guardrails by age and grade level. This is why I'm bringing forward this resolution today, to develop a screen time policy that is informed by research, best practices, and input from the fields and our families. The policy should provide maximum daily and weekly screen time limits for students based on their grade level, eliminating the use of digital devices for early ed through first grade, except for formative assessments and for students enrolled in our virtual academy or with disabilities. It also blocks students' use of YouTube and other video streaming platforms while still allowing families to opt in to the use of district-issued devices at home. The policy will also provide greater transparency for families on our opt-out process, and our responsible use policy and guidelines of use of AI will also be updated. The resolution stresses the importance of data collection so we can better understand how much time students are using on their devices. I look forward to reviewing this data to better understand with my colleagues how we can use technology more intentionally. I want to thank the Schools Beyond Screens Coalition and all the parents for your support. And as was so articulately stated, so I want to let you have the last word, but the intent with which you brought this and the conversations and the collaborative spirit and expecting better from your elected officials, and also expecting that it's going to be collaborative, iterative conversation. And this is the first. I like to think of myself, Ben, as the first step. This is the second step, but we know there are more steps to go, and we look forward to your continued feedback. I would suggest that we vote. I also just want to thank my team, Avery in particular, who did so much work in landing this policy and worked with, I know, a lot of folks in this room, taking feedback and working with experts around the country and really around the world to figure out how we can lead with this resolution. So thank you to Avery and my entire team. And unless there are further comments, I'd call the vote.
All right. Having been moved by Mr. Melvoin and seconded by Dr. Rivas, taking the roll, Ms. Newbill.
Yes.
Dr. Rivas.
Yes.
Mr. Melvoin.
Yes.
Ms. Griego.
Yes.
Ms. Gomez.
Yes.
Ms. Ortiz-Franklin.
Yes.
That's a yes. All right. And Board President Schmerelson has been recused. And then Student Board Member Yang already registered his advisory vote of yes with me, so that's unanimous.